Israelis scurry to buy up gas masks ahead of a possible strike on Syria. We'll have a live report from Tel Aviv. That and more right here, right now on the Afternoon News Hub. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Simon Constable, and joining us now from Tel Aviv is Wall Street Journal reporter Josh Mitnick. Josh, thank you very much for being there.
Good afternoon.
Josh, the strike by the US and its allies, if it happens, it won't be on Israel. So why the worry about needing gas masks?
Right. Well, the concern here is that Syrian President Assad is likely to be backed into a corner and feel that he needs to lash out at Israel, and that he may use his chemical weapons and fire it in Israel's direction.
Now, Israel, of course, is geographically quite small, militarily quite big. Syria has been to war with Israel before and has lost decisively. They lost the Golan Heights back a few decades. Is that something he'd warrant doing? It could even be worse for him than it is already.
Yes, and that's the assessments of Israeli security experts, the military establishment, is that President Assad won't respond in this way, and that President Assad's top priority is winning the civil war in Syria. The expectation is that the U.S. will not push President Assad's regime to the brink of collapse, and in that case, President Assad won't want to bring Israel into the fray in Syria and risk being toppled.
Israel has some very fine military capabilities. Now, we're also hearing by your colleague Farnas Fasihi and Nicholas Winning that Iran is threatening Israel too in retaliation if Syria gets struck by cruise missiles.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I should point out that what's happening in Israel is reminiscent of, I said, the countdown before the American invasion of the Persian Gulf in 1991 and in 2003. Then, as in now, there was a real sense that a non-conventional strike could be in store for Israel.
Okay, and everyone just being very cautious there to get that. Now, meanwhile, over the border in Turkey, which is still quite geographically close, the Turks are going to be siding with the allies, with the US, France, and the UK. How will that play into things?
Yeah, well, I think that Israelis realize that. The U.S. has put together a coalition against Syria, which includes many of the Arab states, Qatar, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and the line of the Israeli government is they're trying to emphasize that they are not a part. They're trying to distance themselves from the conflict. At the same time, warning President Assad that if he should take any steps, or there's also a warning to President Assad's ally Hezbollah that if Hezbollah should take any steps against Israel, then Israel would respond forcefully, and that's an effort to deter, to emphasize a note of deterrence to President Assad.
Well, I'm sure they're getting that message loud and clear. Thank you very much, Josh Mitnick of the Wall Street Journal, coming to us live from Tel Aviv.